Alright guys, we're back here on day 2 of this dual fuel system. Got all my goodies here ready to tie these refrigerant lines in and get this thing running today. Looking forward to it. Alright guys, that looks pretty good, huh? Got my 3/4 in there, nice and tight. Gonna be off of my walkway here. So I got my gauges on here, got my rags, got my nitro hooked up. Let's get this brazed. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's get this 3/8 on here. Beautiful. Alright guys, I got it all set up inside here. I got my 3/4 pipe, my 3/8, got my torches, my benders, my wet rags, my swage bit, and my drill. I went ahead and took the grommets out of there. I'm going to go ahead and pipe my filter dryer inside since it's easy to get to. Manufacturers always recommend you put your filter dryer as close to your evaporator as you can. And my tubing cutter's there, so let's get this piped. Alright guys, that looks pretty good, huh? I'm not the best with my benders, so I did it in 2 pieces. So I got a joint there and a joint there and a joint there. I made that, and you know, my 90 there was off. I bent it wrong, but that's how I am. Let's get this 3/4 braced in, and then we'll do the 3/8 one with the filter dryer on there, just like I did at my home. I wish they put these stems further out. Ridiculous. Burn the coil. Really hard with those short stems on there. Maybe I'll start putting a longer one on before I put the doors back on. Hard not to burn your coil cabinet. Should be good though. Alright, let's get this lower joint here. Still waiting for Joe Shearer to teach me how to braze. That'll be the day. Silly guy. Let's see if I got that back side. Where's that camera at? There it is. That's pretty good. My camera work sucks, but looks like I got it. Alright, should work out pretty good. Yes, I'm going to burn the paint. Need it. Ridiculous. That's real bad. Good to go. All right, I got the nitro shut off. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hoses here, get my Schraders back in, pull my hose here, get my Schraders put back in, and then I'll go ahead and pump her up to about 300, see if she holds. All right, let's see what we can do here. 300-ish. Good thing I had Joe Shearer teach me how to braze. Look like I have 300 in this tank. We'll get what we can in here. I got backups, but I'm not switching it for the sake of a few pounds. Alright, let's see where that stabilizes, and then we'll get the pump going, and I can probably get my fitting in, get the rest of my return in. So I just happen to have this 16.5 by 20 duct in my garage. So what I'm going to do is, my fitting was going to be 9, but I got to bend an inch over on this side and then a 3/8 flange on this side. Is make each of these 10 3/8 and bend my flanges, bang it together, and I'm good to go on my top of my furnace over there. Let's do it. All right, guys, she's holding steady. I'm going to go ahead and get my pump running and get that clock ticking. And there you have it. 1 inch on all 4 sides on top. And we got our 3/8 flange there to mount to the furnace. Let's go put this in. All right, let's see if you guys can see this. Nice thing is, this will push right up. I shouldn't need to. Did my brother not close it up yesterday?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta watch him sometimes on stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay. Is it okay to let my dog out? Do you need the open?
Yeah. How long's it gonna be, you think?
Oh, for her?
Yeah.
Just like a couple minutes.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna get this in and then probably head back out there. So.
Okay.
I mean, if she's fine with me, I can watch the gate.
She's fine with you. I just the gate. I didn't want her getting out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it if I gotta go out there.
Okay.
So.
Thank you.
Yep. Come on, baby. Be good to me. Come on. Alright, I'll show you when it's done. This is driving me nuts. Alright guys, got her all screwed on there. I mean, there's always going to be little gaps here. I'm going to go ahead and seal that up. I got to go get some more mastic tape. Run over to Johnstone, but we're all good. Just got to seal my joints here. And I thought this was combustion air, but this is actually a supply air duct here. Well, no, it's not. Why is that blowing air? That's got to be fresh air. Because I'm not running. Where's that blowing from? Weird. Almost like it's drawn. It's almost like it's exhaust. What the heck is that? It's got to be fresh air. Oh, weird things they do. Alright guys, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my line set cleaned up. I need to put some metal there. And I need to get my my thermostat wire up. up and over and in. I'm just going to run them both through this grommet. I think I got enough wire. If not, I'll run it through this side. The actual thermostat wire is back there. I'm going to pull it through and bring it through that grommet. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. I'm not going to bore you. I've showed you how I do this. I'll just show you what it looks like when I'm done. I'm real tired today. I don't know why. I think I slept good. Another one of those days. I wish I just felt the same every day. Alright guys, let me show you what I've done since my last video here. Didn't have any white wire ties, but I think the black still look pretty good. Got everything all bundled up nice. Got my thermostat, heat pump thermostat wire bundled up nice back behind. Always make sure I use the nice wire ties with the eyelets. Make everything all nice and nice and gathered, so nobody can catch anything on anything. It just looks like you took your time and you cared. Did the same thing with the existing thermostat wire. Bundled it up with some tape. Put some clamps on it. Made it all nice. Got my 2 wires here. I'm gonna get my low voltage wired in, and then I'm gonna do my drain, and then I'll go outside and clean up out there. Alright guys, got everything done enough to get the AC going for him today. Depending on what time it is when I get the outdoor unit tied in and running, will determine if I decide to do more of this today. I don't know, feeling real sluggish today for some reason. I don't know why, but I got my low voltage all tied in there. The terminals on those Rheem furnaces really suck. I'm just letting you know, they suck really bad, and they need to rethink those, because it's a pain in the ass to get your wires in there. So just venting a little bit, but should be able to have this AC going in I don't know, probably half hour or so. All right, I'm gonna head outside. Alright guys, quick update on where we're at here. I got this all bundled up all nice, looking good. I got my electrical tied in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a clamp onto my pad here to get this guy up off the ground. I'm going to bring a foam block out tomorrow. I'm going to stop by tomorrow for about an hour and do some cleanup stuff on my way south. I'll strap this guy all nice to my line set. Still got my low voltage to do. I love the Bosch because all you have is your common, your yellow, your reversing valve, and your defrost. 4 wires. Real nice. Customer has a Wi-Fi stat, so he's going to be able to stage his dual fuel system via his ecobee thermostat. So we're all good. I'm going to get everything all tied in here, get my panel put back on, get my dip switch where it needs to be, and I'll go ahead and dump the charge, get this thing fired off. It's about a 45-foot line set, so I'm going to weigh in 18 ounces. Alright, she's all ready to go. Charge dumped. Taking forever. Get the caps back on. All right, let's fire it up and then I'll do some cleanup stuff. Alright guys, as promised, I got everything all cleaned up. I got a clamp on my line set so it's up off the ground. I'm going to bring a foam block tomorrow to seal off this foundation vent, and then I'll caulk around the line set where it comes through. Got my electrical all strapped all nice. System's running very nicely. What I need to do is add my 18 ounces, which I will do right now. I'll just put the caps back on for, well, no, I'll put the locking caps on today. This is going to get inspected eventually. Alright guys, so when adding refrigerant, what you want to do is connect your hose to your tank, open up the valve, flip it over. Do not open the valve on your gauges yet. Turn those on. Don't open the valve on your gauges yet. Then what you want to do is you want to purge your hose, get all the air out of there. If I can turn it, I think I used the wrench on that. There we go. Until you see refrigerant come out of it. Okay. Now you know your hose is clear. Now you can open this. Okay. I need to hook my low side hose up, and we'll go ahead and put our 18 ounces in. But yeah, very important. Otherwise, you'll introduce air into the system. So don't do that. All right, let's get it in there. All right, we're all zeroed out. Got my valve open here. I'm just going to slowly start letting some in. Not too fast at the beginning. You don't want to slug it with liquid, so just go very slowly. I barely have my valve cracked. I think this has a light on it too. Maybe not. I'm going up to 18 ounces. Okay, we're going to do 1 pound 2 ounces. Okay, we are there. So then what you want to do is you want to flip your canister over, turn the valve off on the canister, open this back up, and drain your hoses out. That way you get your entire 18 ounces, which is what I'm doing here. Otherwise you'll probably have 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces in your hoses that didn't go into the system. All right, I'm gonna pull all this stuff off and see what else I can get done today. I got a little more time today. All right guys, so Jensco's late with my parts, so I don't have my stuff to do this, but that's quick and easy. Honestly, this doesn't even need to be insulated in here. It's a conditioned room, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it anyway tomorrow. I'm gonna get my gas pressures. This is gonna be high altitude burner adjustment, so I'll follow the manufacturer's instructions to do that. I'm gonna do my proper startup on the heat pump tomorrow, get my surge protector on the disconnect out there. All I'm gonna do the rest of today, because I'm probably gonna run in the AC, it's gonna be close to 90 today, is get my drain piped out. So I'll get that done and be back tomorrow to clean up everything else. All right guys, Jensco's late on getting me those parts, so I'm gonna take off for the day. But as you can see, I got my drain in place here. I got my hole all nice and sealed, all lovely, like with Volcom. Sorry about that. I heard like a crash behind me. I thought there was something falling. Weird. Anyway, yeah, we're rocking and rolling here. Let me show you the outside one more time, and I'm going to get out of here for today. Pretty nice bike he's got. Kawasaki. One last little look, and then we're going to get out of here. Just no flow today, really. It happens when I don't have all my parts. She looks pretty good. I think I'll just stick the caps back on her. I like having that panel out there where it's easy to work on. See you guys tomorrow.